Hi guys, today I'm going to do an introductory video, a summary on the third eye chakra and what it is. I often get asked, what is the third eye? The third eye is one of your seven major chakras in your body. It is located roughly where I'm pointing now, and it is connected and associated with the pineal gland, which is found deep inside the brain. The color that is most associated with the third eye is light purple or violet. And if you do a little exercise where you close your eyes and you visualize as though you're using your third eye, and you try and imagine a swirling violet or light purple swirling around, you can start to see the energies of the third eye. Now, what does the third eye do? What is the benefit of having your third eye opened? Well, you start to see the bigger picture. It's the ability to see the bigger picture. It's a visionary perception. It helps you with your intuition, your psychic abilities, your awareness, and the ability to see through time and space. For myself, how it manifested was I've always had the ability to connect dots which didn't quite make sense to most people. But now, as the third eye has become very much more open, it's like, when you're doing those drawings, those join the dot numbers, when the numbers are close, when the dots are close together, it's quite easy just to see where it's going. But when the dots are very, very far apart, you battle to comprehend or to relate them. And this is what having the third eye open has done for me, is you've got all these thoughts in your head, all these things that come to you, all the things you see and read, and they don't seem to make sense at the time. But one day, they just suddenly, you can pull these two concepts that are way, way far apart, and this helps you to break through the matrix. Your awareness comes up, and suddenly you just start, because you're a seeker of the truth, you now got this tool that helps you to see through the matrix, and you can start to understand the real truth of our existence. Now, this is distinct from the brain. Yes, the brain is very close because it's in the same region, but so is your eyes, so is your throat, so is your, there's your nose. There's a lot more than just the brain. But the brain is associated with your five senses, and we get highly programmed. We get shown how to use our brain, how to put things in our brain, but the brain is not the energy center. And everything in the universe is energy, and at its smallest core, everything in the universe is made of energy. We are energy, and where we're going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, we're going to have such we are going to be using energy. We're going to be using all these additional abilities which we have in our body, everything that relates to energy, and that's all the other chakras which we've done in other videos. So how do you know if your third eye is open or closed? So like a blocked or imbalanced third eye chakra it's people that are narrow-minded, people that are cynical, nervous system issues, such as migraines. People with a lot of migraines. In my youth and in my 20s, nobody had migraines. It was not a thing. I would have come across it maybe 20 or 15 years ago, and now it's an epidemic almost. There's just so much migraine. So what has caused this? The calcification of the pineal gland through fluoride. So this is one of the major problems of fluoride, is that it cuts off our ability to see through the matrix. You battle to see the truth when your third eye is not working. So hence, by targeting the third eye by calcifying it with fluoride, we've been left almost trapped in the third dimension. You're very isolated from your inner being, and that is the energy side of you. And as you go down your spiritual path and your awakening and ascension path, you understand that everything is energy, and by not being separated or isolated from that is such a major advantage. Mental confusion is another sign of a blocked or imbalanced third eye chakra. And when the third eye opens, you have the ability to self-reflect you get the clarity of thought. You start to see, you've got such a bigger awareness of everything, and your perception is so improved. So this helps you with the mental confusion. How do you unblock the third eye? For myself, one of the major ways is you've got to unblock it with energy. I do it with sun gazing. Now, to me, like sunglasses have been promoted, much like sunblock has been promoted. You know, we've got such a phobia of the sun because, you know, what does it do to our skin, you know, and therefore cut out all the vitamin D, which is far more detrimental. To me, sunglasses are doing the same thing to the third eye. The third eye the sun is a major energy resource of ours, and it is natural to Earth. Sound healing, sound is waves, energy, and the Om mantra is very powerful. It will resonate in the body in the right place in your body when done correctly. So look at that online. In music, the A chord, which I know they've changed it to 440 hertz, but in nature it's the 432 hertz. You know, go on the internet, find a good 432 or 440 hertz, and use that. I prefer to use singing bowls rather than music that is made. And bearing in mind, when you play it yourself without it coming through the internet and through other applications, it will be a purer tone or purer source. And then intentionality. This will become, you know, if you're not already aware of your intention, how powerful your intention is, then intentionality will become more and more look onto your radar. Your intention to decalcify your third eye or your pineal gland. Work with your guides, work with your higher selves, and have that intention to clear it. You know, get that energy to flow. Crystals, you can use crystals, the amethyst crystal, but there's many. Have a look at them online. Essential oils, lavender worked for me, but there's a lot more. Foods, blueberries, which is also associated with the throat chakra, but it works with the third eye. They're very close, those two, as well as purple cabbage. So you notice that everything was purple or lilac in that. Now, with the third eye, because we are a brain-focused society, and we go to school and we get stuff pumped in, and we read and we watch documentaries, and we read the media, and we pump everything into our brain. Our brain is so important to our survival in the third dimension, but our ego is so closely linked to that, and you've got to be cautious not to think that by opening my third eye, boy, I'm going to become this super brain. From an energy point of view, you need to clear all your chakras. You need to have all your chakras in balance. When I went to Sue and I did my energy test, where she tested my 7 different chakras, my lower 3 chakras were very blocked. And yes, my third eye was very powerfully open, but it wasn't helping me in my spiritual journey. I had to go and do the work to open my lower 3 chakras, so that the energy just flows through your body. Remember, you are a conduit for this energy. The energy must not sit anywhere in the body. It must flow through you. And you've got to be living in joy, love. This is how you're going to be ascending. When you are truly vibrating at a very high level, not thinking how positive your life is or anything, but genuinely living in such a beautiful frame of mind and such a beautiful existence. That is how you're going to be ascending. So the balance of all your chakras is important, not just the third eye. But you know, please look on our YouTube channel. We have a lot of other videos on spirituality and on the ascension and awakening journey. And yeah, this is just a summary into the third eye, an introduction. So yeah, please do your own research online. But yeah, I hope that's been helpful. Enjoy your day. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.